Welcome to the Unapologetically Visible show. So this is where I come live here and I talk to you about things that are going to help you to be much more visible in your business. I generally work with people that are ready to do the work when it comes to their visibility. They're ready to step into their true purpose. And so today's episode is all about helping you to stay more grounded, because studies have shown that when you are grounded, you become easily distracted, you space out, you overthink and ruminate about things, which means that you're not being focused on that bigger picture. So if you find yourself having poor sleep, some chronic pain, fatigue, poor circulation, or you easily get deceived by others and yourself because you're maybe obsessed with your personal image, then those might be signs that you are ungrounded. And it's so important to be more grounded so that you can focus on what it is you want. And so what does grounded really mean? Groundedness refers to a sense of being fully embodied, centered, and balanced, and in ourselves and our relationships. So it's almost like you've got this wholeness happening. We've done all that integration work and now we're like whole. And so if you've not experienced that in a while, then this video is for you. My name is Ruth-Ellen and I want to help you stay grounded today so that you can really hone in to your visibility goals and what that really looks like. So I'm going to give you one tip to use to center yourself first, and then I'm going to give you a few tips so you can ground yourself, because centering and groundedness are two different things, and oftentimes we confuse the two. They become interchangeable. And so let's talk about what it really means. So to be grounded, to be centered. So once you are centered, you are at peace. And you feel calm. And I'm not sure how many of you out there are feeling peaceful and calm at times. It can be one of those things where you're kind of having this out of body experience and you're not even feeling that great. And so I kind of want to talk about that piece a little bit, because it's so important that we focus on getting centered first and then grounded next. So I can't see who's on screen. So if you are watching this on the replay, do type in hi, where you're from. Happy to catch up with you afterwards and just give you a shout out in the comments. Let's talk about how now you can be a bit more grounded. Know who you are, not get distracted. If you've ever had a plan of action this week or any week, and then you found yourself going off tangent, following somebody else's strategy, somebody else's plan, somebody else's agenda, then this video is for you, because this is going to help you to stay a bit more grounded in what you want to do, how you want to do it, and how you want to show up as your authentic self. So one of the ways to be grounded, which I'll get into right now, is to really start to have a more balanced diet. Yes, I know it's one of those things where we're going to have to get practical a little bit, because on a physical level, there are things that we can do to definitely feel more grounded. And if you are feeling a bit maybe bloated, there's a bit of inflammation going on, then that's probably more than likely your diet. And so you want to be in control of your mental and emotional self. And in order for that to happen, groundedness is so important. Because when you're in a hurry, when you're doing things because you think other people want you to, or because you're not embodying yourself, like you're not deeply embodied in who you are, then that causes you to not follow your own strategy, not follow your intuition, and not follow your plan of action. So ground yourself first by getting calm, and you can do that just by doing a little bit of breath work. So if you've not heard of breath work before, it's literally like breathing in for 5 or 3, holding for 5 or 3, and breathing out. So I suggest doing for 3 first and then increasing that stamina. So breathing in for 3, holding for 3, breathing out for 3. Will get you a little bit more centered, and then that will help you to move on to the groundedness work. So if you're not really a breath work type person, the other way you can center yourself is to make a list of all the things and the people that you love. Yeah, because it just centers you into your sort of your why, right? It goes beyond your why, and it helps you to remember just how connected you are with others as well. Okay, so now you're centered and you want to be a bit more connected. Let's talk about how you can be a bit more grounded. I already spoke about perhaps having that balanced diet. The next thing is having this really great meditative practice. So not many people that I speak to like the concept of meditation because they feel that their brain's constantly on. It's constantly going. And I wanted to kind of share that that's okay. Your brain's not supposed to kind of switch off. You're just supposed to notice that your brain's been distracted and begin again. And so having a meditation practice is really helpful to keep you grounded, because if you are a person that likes prayer, where you're maybe having a conversation with God or universe, then meditation is about listening and no longer talking. And the last but not least is allowing your time to reflect, to do self-reflection. So that might be journaling. It literally might just be like choosing again and saying, what is it that I actually want? What is it that I actually need at this point of time? Because oftentimes when we're not grounded, we're not giving ourselves the ability to self-reflect and say, actually, I've done a really great job this week. I've done an amazing job this hour. Why do we have to wait for the reflective weekly practice? So allowing time to self-reflect is really important, because it's going to help you to stay grounded in what you've been doing, what you want to kind of tweak, and what you want to kind of move forward on. So there you have it. If you feel more grounded and centered by doing these things, then that's fantastic, because that's part of the reason why I came here live, to share with you those tips. Because once you are grounded, once you are centered in who you are, you're not influenced by people's ideas. The feedback that they give you doesn't kind of feel like it's an attack. It's almost like it rolls off your back, which is kind of great, right? Because it's going to build resilience, which is what you need. One of the real key skills you need in order to keep on being visible. Because you can have all the strategies you want, but if you're finding yourself internalizing and absorbing other people's ways, ideas, energy, then you're constantly going to be feeling this heaviness in you that isn't going to be that helpful when it comes to you in that creation mode and sharing your ideas and being yourself and creating from that space. So go through this video again, take your notes if you have to. Literally, Unapologetically Visible show is all about just helping you to be much more visible using really simple techniques that will help you to move forward. Now, if you want the tips and training that's going to help you go a little bit further, then you can click the link that's in the description for the training that's going to help you to avoid mistakes that I used to make when it came to visibility, so that you can move forward. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Again, leave comments if you want, just to let me know what your biggest takeaway is, what you're going to be accountable for this coming week. Thank you for watching.